How's it going, everybody? MrYourWilly here, and time to start making some refugee homes or tents for these poor refugees, the ones that have been kicked out of their home because it started to get corrupted, and the corrupt are like, no, we're not going to share this place, and they're all like, but we're here first, and they're like, you're boot in the butt. So let's first off see how many homes I need to create. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I just ran into some cobwebs. 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Now I know these aren't going to last for very long, so let's go ahead and say we have 6 NPCs that have homes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 refugee homes that I'm gonna have to build. The wizard, yes. So 4 refugee homes. Where should we place them? I could place them here, but I can't grow these back, so I'm not gonna do that. So what I can do is, let's see. I want it to be in the snow biome because this is where we won't have any corruption issues. So let's go figure out, like, I made a giant like chunk of opening where the underneath the snow where the bridge is. That's what I was thinking of. And that's in my face. That's funny. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way over there. And we will see if I can find it. Hopefully I'll run right into it. That'd be nice. Yeah, it didn't take long. This is where I started. And that's where my big old cave chunk is. There's a chest in here that had a shining potion. A couple silver, torches, some wooden arrows, and some glow sticks. Not too bad of a find. I'm just going to take the chest, though. So anyways, let's go ahead and mine out this area. Why won't you? There we go. Like, why won't you break? So basically what I want to do is make a pathway up here. And this will be where I build the little homes for these guys. There we go. So it's not going to be elaborate or fancy in any way, shape, or form. It's just there to give them a spot to spawn until I can... Wow, there's some dogfight going on behind my place right now. It's just a place for them to spawn until I can clean up their area or figure out another solution for them. So, oh, I also want to grab some beds. I'll probably grab the hospital beds because those won't be used in a second here. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. I crafted a few things to help with this build. I have some ideas in my head about how I want this to turn out, but as you guys should know by now, I don't pre-build any of this stuff. I just kind of, I have an idea, this should look cool, let's hope it works, kind of a thing. So let's go ahead and work on the flooring here. So I think this will be one of the houses here, and I want there to be a bed and there to be a dresser. I think that's the minimum that is required, other than obviously a light source, for this to actually work functionally. So we'll go ahead and put that there and this here, and then we need some walls and some backing. So we'll go ahead and I'm gonna do the walls with wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will probably be a very, very small home. I may raise the roof one more, I just want to see how this looks. Is that enough for the door to open both ways? It is. Perfect. And then we'd have just like one more for an overhang, possibly. It's hard to tell what will look good and what won't look good. Let's try the wooden platform. Okay, what about if we did something like that? And put a platform. I will get there. That doesn't look too bad. Now I need to figure out how to destroy the annoyingness that is this dirt wall, because I can't just break into it. So what I have to do is I have to basically make a trail from a source over here, for instance, all the way across. Now thankfully, being a very powerful hammer, it doesn't take long to just weed away at this stuff. Of course, I am going to destroy everything in the process, but I have now an idea of what I want it to look like, so I don't mind. See if I can be careful enough to not destroy the top panel here. Alright, so that would be that. I also want to work on, or build a single workbench, and I'll put that up top here. That way I can turn this dirt that I've got into dirt walls. And then basically what I'll do is refill the areas up afterwards. That way this trail that I made won't be so visible. Alright, I don't need health potions up at the moment, so let's put this back. It's not too bad. Definitely want some more walls, and of course I can't access it from here. Let's build this first. This will be kind of like the backing that we put here. Seal that all up so there's no light issues. Thankfully this stuff's relatively easy to craft. That should be fine. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can get away with, wow, it just like eats away at that. Hop up here again, make a little bit more dirt walls. Alright, let's try the door back here. That just like so, and the dirt walls like so. That should qualify enough. And then we'll just put a torch light in here. Once again, putting the bed back as far as it can go, and then the dresser in front of it so I can still open the door. Does this qualify as a house? It is suitable. Sweet. So I'll just leave these as available houses. It's pretty much the bare minimum you can do, I think. Fill that in. Let's see. How many blocks was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard to count here. Oh, I know what I can do to count. Destroy that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty then. So 10 is enough to get that across, and I'll just break this. Don't know how far I'll need it. Oh, I actually dropped a few dirt walls because those are the ones that I made. Interesting. So mines are renewable. I wasn't sure if that destroyed it or not. And then we will go. Let's see, how far should we make this? Yeah, that's good. So we'll just start this process here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and then go like that. So I'm going to go ahead and build the rest of these houses here, now that we have an idea of how the refugee camps will work, and I'll be back. Alright, I just finished building out, this was where the stairway was, right about here. I filled it out here so I could place the fourth one in, and I'm just filling in the dirt wall back in. Looks like the wizard already claimed the spot, which is great. That means that it is working the way it's supposed to. Now these guys don't have backings yet. That's because I only have 8 plank backings left. So what I'm going to be doing is actually crafting a few more. As you can see, I'm completely out. So I shall be back after I craft those and to finish up the walls here. And that should allow more residents to move in. I don't need the torches there, but you know, it's a nice little way of being able to see it without actually having my helmet on. So I'll be back once I build some more of those walls. Looks like the guide finally arrived. That's his little area. So that's very nice. I don't have much snow left. I was gonna fill up this area here just because there's this kind of void. I think I'll just leave it out for now and then fill it up later if I feel like it. So we have 4 houses that will eventually be taken up by any NPCs that need it. They aren't here yet because I'm still in the area, and they probably won't show up until I leave. So let's fix this just a bit. There's one last thing I want to build, and let's grab some more dirt walls here. I only need a bit because I'm gonna pretty much toss any excess just because it's dirt and there's plenty of it. So let's go ahead and fill that area back up, and then this area over here. I do find it interesting that my dirt I can get back, though. Like, I really need dirt back, but it's interesting. Alright. So right here, I want some mud, stone, probably like that. Actually, I think I'll build it like this and put the toilet in here because, you know, it's a refugee camp. These guys need to go to the restroom sometime. And then let's go ahead and I should probably build an extra door. I thought I built one. Let's get down here. There's that. All right. Oop. Sweet. Just enough space. And put that there. Now, toilets aren't going to be blocked off like that, really. I mean, I could totally make that the restroom and that's it. But really, restrooms actually have venting because it's stinky and you don't want stinkiness to just build up. It's just like horribleness. So this is my vent idea. Now, it can also go like this, but I think that leaves too much of a gap. So let me know what you guys think, this idea or this idea for the venting. Also, that's another one. All I have to do is break where I put my own walls in here. And I'm just gonna break this door here for a sec. And, but what type of venting do you think I should use? And, you know, if you guys like one more than the other by majority vote, I'll go ahead and switch it. But I personally kind of like this. Or if you guys even have a different idea for how I should build this section, that's also very acceptable. Let's put the dirt back there, and the light source back there, and then whoopsies. That was too close in. Actually, you know what? I think for this one, I will have it go out just a hair like that. Yeah. So we got a restroom for them to go and do their business. Having trouble deciding how I want this design to look. I mean, another idea I had was just putting the things all the way across, but I don't think that looks good either. Alright, so, awesome. That was one thing that I wanted to get done today. I know we are very close, whoopsies, to the wrapping up. I usually try and keep these episodes about 15 minutes. So I'm going to just do one more thing, and to speed up the process, I'm just going to go ahead and find the materials off camera, and I shall be right back. Also, to show you guys, here's that mithril I found earlier, and now I can mine it because I have the cobalt drill. Yeah. So, might as well collect that, seeing as I'm going to be passing it all the time. Also, need to go one more spot. I'll be right back once I get there. Well, if I find the spot again. I was kind of wandering around and found a good source of cobalt, but I was full on the time, and I didn't have the right pickaxe at the time either. Alright, I'm in the corrupt area. I got some of this pearl stone. So what I'm doing is I'm going through here and placing it. And what it'll do, it will convert the stone into pearl stone, basically spreading the hollow. At least that's my hope. I've yet to really test this theory out. But as you can see, the corrupt is definitely breaching into this section, and I don't want it to. I want this to all be hollow if I can get that, instead of having to deal with all this annoyances of toxic slimes. I think those are just throughout any environment, but definitely to get through the annoyance of all these corruptors and stuff getting in my way. I'm gonna break that and then put some of this in, and then worms again. I'm always getting attacked by worms all over again. It's like, oop, no way. And of course that showed up all the way over there. But yeah, just basically filling in little random spots around this area. Oops. Let's get up here and no, up there. Thank you. And then let's just put a few right there. So we'll see if that actually helps or anything. Go away. Oh yeah, there's one more spot I haven't checked. God, just like all these little random nicks all over the place. It's kind of weird. I don't remember there being that uneven. This is pretty much right underneath this area, which is kind of funny. That's not going to prevent anything, but maybe it'll corrupt the, or hollow that area. Should probably get in there and change that. But anyways, one more thing I wish to do before the episode ends is not get, oh, come on, up. There we go. Get out of this area. Ah, screw it. Home. There we go. Alright, go to my little... Really? You are that persistent. Fine. I'll just kill you right on my front step. It's like, you're not getting away from me that easily. Alright. I want to create some cobalt balls. Cobalt balls. Out of the cobalt ore. And... let's see. I think I need 10 for the helmet. Now each helmet has a different stat to it. There's a helmet, there's a mask, and there's a hat. And they all cost 10 bars. Now they have different abilities. Like this one increases my movement speed and my melee speed and has a defense of 11. This one increases my range damage and my range critical and has a defense of 4. And this has a defense of 2, but increases my mana by 40, and it increases my magical critical strike by 9%. I'm using mostly my sword, so I'm going to do the Cobalt Helmet here. Then I need 15. And that should give me the boots, which there's only one type. And then I think I need 25, I want to say. Let's get 20 first. And, oh, nope, 20. Alright, I'm glad I didn't make the extra 5 because I didn't have the ore for it. And that will give me the breastplate. So let's go ahead and just switch out all of this stuff. I'll even take out that. And then put that there. And that there. So all together gives me 8 plus 11 plus 7. And then it also gives me, does it give me a defense bonus? No, it gives me a set bonus of an extra increased melee speed. So I have a 12% melee speed plus an extra 15%. So my melee speed is much faster. But overall, defense is higher than this, even with the bonus. So if that gives me a bonus, it's been a while since I put the set together and looked. But just gonna put this here, and once again switch that like so. Put the helmet on, put the armor on, and put the boots on. And I actually found a good amount of mithril ore too, so I'm going to eventually make something out of that. But that is for a later episode. Either way, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to join the epicness. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios. Hello everybody and welcome back to The Deviation. Alright, this is the first deviation, so I'll go ahead and explain it to you guys. It's a new thing that I'm going to be adding to the end of some of my videos. It's basically a game, much like Apples to Apples or Cards Against Humanity, where I'll post a single word or a sentence with a blank space, and you guys comment below with a word or two response to what I have posted. So this episode's deviation is arrogant. So for the fact that this is the first episode, I'll go ahead and give you guys some examples of answers. Worms, watermelons, truck stops. So those are possible answers. Obviously comment your own answer below. Ones that are highly liked or I personally thought was a funny answer or an accurate answer to the word or statement will be posted in the next episode. So either way, comment below, have fun, and I'll see you in the next deviation.